Hi, and welcome to In the Drops. We're the People's Podcast. We are your podcast, the number one weekly virtual esports cycling podcast on YouTube, according to the poll I created 25 minutes ago. I'm your host, Nathan Krake. My co-host, Rob Zwifty Bane, is away this week on official duties again. However, we have a special guest co-host, Her Royal Majesty, the Queen of Yorkshire, Hollie Burgin. Now, in our podcast, we discuss the ins and outs of virtual cycling, riding, racing, and workouts. We talk about current news and events, debate opinions, and share tips and strategies for new and expert riders alike. Our show is live on YouTube every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time and 9 p.m. BST, and Saturday, 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Now, in this week's episode, we discuss ZRL's Round 1 rebalancing, why it was done and should they have waited. IndieVelo has a new update and they've got their Grand Tour starting on the 25th of September. ZRacing Stage 4 loop-to-loop review, Zwift's big birthday bash, and we rate more rides. We've got a couple of rides to rate, which is going to be fantastic. And don't forget our live quiz at the end of the show where you can go head-to-head with us and test your knowledge. So it's time to get out of the saddle and in the drops. Hollie, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
Oh, it's been a while since I've talked to you.
Yeah? It's only been a few days? We've been doing a lot of those race commentaries together.
Yeah, that's been fun. Yeah. How are you this morning anyways? Have you had your coffee?
No, I haven't had my coffee yet. And, this is the first time forever that's happened. I almost slept in. So it's been a bit of a mad rush,
just a bit worried.
Getting everything worked out and checked off and set up. So, hey, I just want to give before we get cracking, a shout out to Rob for his recent efforts with the ZRL Recon videos. They've been amazing and received lots of views, so that's been great. If everyone likes what we're doing on the podcast, I'll only mention it once. There's a little super chat or super thanks in the stream chat. So if you want to share your thanks, that'd be awesome. We'll give you a special shout out, and any of the dollars that we get, we put back into the show, making it better and more enjoyable for everyone. So yeah. Hey Hollie, have you heard about Zwift's big birthday bash that they've got? I think this weekend. No, next weekend.
No, but I have seen big giant banners in the sky with 10 on them when you're cycling around. So I guess that they're age 10. They're
the ones, yeah, exactly. So they've got a big. I'm just getting up on the screen now. Where is it? It's here. I got it. So they've got 4 routes. Now this might or might not be important for later on. They've got 4 routes that, here we go, big birthday bash. All right, I haven't got my shortcut key set up yet either. Ooh, no. So for the 3rd to the 6th, now I just want to point this out because they've got a bunch of riders that they're going to actually sort of lead these community community rides with. So you can see the riders on the screen there. Matthew Vanderpoel, our own Shane Miller, GP Llama, he's going to be in there. So they've got these running from the 3rd to the 6th. Now they're across those 4 routes. So the Big Flat 8, Beach Island Loop, Coast Crusher, and Watopia's Waistband. And you do get some kit. What do you think of the kit?
Wow. That'd be good for outside, for being seen, I think.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it just looks like the roads, doesn't it? When they've got like the paint tins and they're spilling the paint tins all over the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it with a hangover.
Interesting. I mean, it's a good job they issue sunglasses every time you go up the Alp, isn't it, for that kit? Jeez.
It's okay. You think they could have done a better job, is what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, it could have cake on it. What I prefer, actually, is for them to issue cake to all the riders who do this big birthday bash ride. That'd be epic. So, would you wear that kit?
No, I don't wear any of the kit. I think I wear like 2 kits. So I wear the ASDR kit and there's a couple of versions of that, and then I might wear just like a standard one other kit depending on what I'm doing. But that's about it. Who would you ride with out of those people there that have got listed?
Shane Miller. I don't know who Aisha McGowan is. Oh, Lucy Charles Barkley. She's a triathlete.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Lucy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure who Aisha is, but yeah, I'd go Lucy.
Lucy.
Yeah. Who would you go for? Oh, imagine there's Chris Hoy as well. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who'd you pick?
Look, Matthew Van der Poel, I think would be a good one. I think, but Shane Miller, I'd have to go. It'd be hard to go past the GP Lama. He just lives down the road from me, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, everyone in Australia is just down the road from you. I did get asked the other day, oh, so-and-so lives in the UK. You must know them.
Yeah.
Okay,
just live down the road.
Yeah. Yep.
The same as New Zealanders. They live down the road.
Yeah. Just got on a boat and interesting selection of people there. I don't know who Matt Stevens is either. I do know who Shane Miller is. But yeah, and Matthew Van der Poel, he's quite a good cyclist, isn't he? So
yeah, I've heard of him. He does a little bit of riding.
Yeah. He does a little bit, yeah.
Who in the chat? So I just want to say hello to Niall and Georg. There's Damo, Robert. Who else is there? Steph, Miguel. Hey, Miguel, thank you for doing those recon rides, by the way. Thomas, Peter. Who would you guys pick? Out of that list there, who would you ride with? Whilst I'm getting my... there we go, I've got my buttons back.
No, Damon's asking, has Hollie had a head up? No, I've just brushed it. That's funny.
How cheeky is that?
I don't often brush it because mostly I just take it back in a ponytail because like I'm always on Zwift.
You're either riding or yeah.
Yeah, and at work it's not a fashion show, but decided to brush my hair. Okay. Cheers, Damo.
So they're saying we've got a couple of MVDPs. There used to be someone in our quiz who would join as MVDP and would smoke Rob every time. And we were dying to know who it was. We just never found out who it was. It's a mystery.
Maybe it was the real
MVDP. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah. I'd like to believe that's the case. And then he would just I heard that it was. Yeah, he would just turn up. So also the UCI finalists going to Abu Dhabi were released. And I think I've got that here. Yeah, here we go. So because you were in this, weren't you?
Yeah, I wasn't top 20, but yes, I was there. Yes,
you were racing against these ladies, by the way.
Yeah.
How fantastic is that?
I was. Yeah.
Because it's easy cool. It's easy to dismiss that, but like there were 120 riders.
I can't remember
about
how many
that.
There were,
and to finish where you finished
epic.
Was just incredible. So well done, I've got to say. Oh, why does it keep doing that for?
Loved it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I gotta say congrats to Maria because she's a good friend of mine and she's just incredible. She's so helpful and a super racer.
Yep. Yeah. And so there's the top 20 going to Abu Dhabi and they're going to race, I guess what I'm going to say is like in real life, but not in real life. Like they're all going to be in the one room racing on the same trainers and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be pretty special. Now, I'm just looking for the men's. Here we go. So the men's, so highlight the men's as well because friend of the show, Josh Harris, in 9th there for Australia. So he's heading over as well. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, congrats to Josh Harris.
Yep. He's fantastic.
Crazy strong guys there. Yep. And James Barn.
Oh, yep.
Yep. James Barnes and Michael. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Kaminsky.
Geez, imagine being in that room, like the amount of watts that those guys are going to be producing. Incredible.
You can power a small town with that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. And in the ladies, I think Sweden got about 6 ladies through to the finals.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty
That's epic, isn't it?
I think they had about 13 in the semis and then 6 got through. So congrats to Sweden.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. So that's going to be interesting to watch. I'm just was thinking about when that's going to be live. Now, I tried to find out from Matt Smithson if if this is something we could sort of join in live, but we can't, unfortunately. So we'll have to just wait for the live feed to come out so we can watch that. My screen's making funny colours in the background. Now check this out. GP Llama showed us this a couple of days ago, the Konami code. Have you heard about this?
Only through you. Something about making your avatar's head bigger
than it normally is.
I'm not quite sure why you'd want to, but here we go. Yep. Why is it called Konami code? What's that?
I don't know.
Is that like,
I don't know.
what is that?
I'm not sure. But I'm just bringing up. Here we go. So, all right. So I've got my iPad there. Now I don't know if anyone in the Konami. Thanks, Thomas. What am I saying?
Konami.
What did I say?
Thomas.
He's so good, isn't he? I love these guys.
I don't know.
Don't give us a second. All right.
Yeah.
So
Thomas was also in the Worlds as well.
Yes, he
was.
was.
He's got his jersey now, and so proud of him.
Oh, I've got a picture of it there somewhere, and I just don't have it. Oh, not easily anyway. If I can find it, I'll show. Is that the one with the red one?
Yeah.
If I can dig it out, I will, Thomas, and show everyone.
Yeah.
So check this out. Konami, you can turn on big heads for everyone. Now, you do need Zwift plays to do this. And fortunate enough, I've got some here.
That's handy.
Yeah. So I've got some here, and I'm just... Oh, actually, I had to Bluetooth them. Oh, hold on 1 second. Just make some small chat between yourselves. I'll turn these on.
Yeah. I'm just reading through the comments. An old video game. Oh, it's a apparently Konami is an old video game reference.
Oh, okay.
Miguel and Bren are saying, okay. Is the old Konami cheat for arcade games? Ryan says. I'm so confused. I don't play games. I mean,
except for Zwift.
I still don't know. That's real.
All right.
I still don't really know what it is. Anyway, have you sorted? Is that enough?
I think I've paired the devices, which is what I was doing just then.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to turn this. Oh, hell, I turn that off. Man, fine, whatever.
Damon says it's more complicated than a volume control. Okay, so that's without my reach. Not within my reach. Miguel says he might just buy the Zwift play just to change it.
Just to do this. You know what? I would do this. Now, I heap on Zwift for doing silly things all the time. Ben Lee's got it right. He's got the arrows there and the BAZ. So if you want to know what the code is, Ben's just posted it. So, I heap on Zwift for doing stupid things all the time, like, redoing the road colors and things like that are unnecessary. And this is completely unnecessary, but this is completely the coolest thing as well, okay? So
is it, though?
Right. It is. It kind of is. So you hit up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Went away. Oh, don't do that.
Is this like when you press like Control and F4 and it shuts your computer down or something?
Yes. Hang on.
If Nathan disappears, guys, like stay on the chat to talk to me because otherwise I'll be all on my own.
Hold up 1 second. I did this last night and it worked, but it didn't. I don't know. It's not working now.
Yeah. It's a good job not live, isn't it?
This is the best thing about doing it live.
No.
Hang on.
Lemmings. Georg says Lemmings. Oh, I've got an advert. That's lovely. I can't read the comments when there's an advert. Look at it, it's only 5 seconds. Yeah. Never work with technology live. Yeah. Don't work with animals, kids, or live technology.
Yeah.
It's going well.
What do I want to do? Screenshot. Hey, man, let's try this now. All right, here we go. Try again. All right.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So you go, like Ben said, you go up, up, down, down, left, right, BAZ. Oh, it just boots me out of the ride. I don't have a big head anymore.
Are you sure it's BAZ?
I'm really disappointed now. That worked so well when I tested it. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BAZ. Yeah. Now I'm just.
This is so exciting.
Now I'm frustrated. All right, I'm going to make this work, but we're going to talk about something else in the meantime. What was I going to talk about? Oh, so I know you're a big fan of ZRL. I know you absolutely love it.
Huge fan. Yeah.
Can't stop talking about it.
Love ZRL.
So we're going to talk about ZRL. We're going to talk about the rebalancing that happened, and I want to get everyone's opinion on this. But they talked about, they didn't talk about, they've introduced a capture code. So now when you have to log in, and you have to log in every time, you've got to enter a capture code. And it doesn't remember who you are, which is,
well, it never has it? Yeah. Somebody's just put it out in the chat. Jason's just put it out about the about your big head thing. Mm-hmm. You might need to be on a subscriber thing because you had the free thing up. So maybe
I was just wondering that actually.
And doesn't work on a free thing. Yeah. So there you go.
But
you have to enter the code now. I mean, it doesn't remember. Yeah, remember you. Why has it got that button? Right. We don't need that button.
Doesn't remember. Now the reason why
are you going to type in your password like live on the thing? We're all going to get your password. Is that what's going to happen? Okay, cool.
So now the reason why is because, I think this is the reason why. Can you see that? No, you can't. That's good. I remember my password now. But the reason is because someone out there created a website that went through and scraped the data off for a list of all the people that raced in the TTT Race 1. And so...
The ZRL Race 1?
Yeah. So the Race 1 was a TTT.
Oh, right, okay.
And,
and
so
I was there for that one.
You there? And,
I was there. I was there, yeah.
You were in there, weren't you?
Yep.
Spam emails incoming. Oh, man, I get lots of spam emails anyway, Michael. And so they went through and created, and this was awesome because I'd kind of asked WTRL for this as well. Like I've been dying for like a big leaderboard. So you can kind of look to see where you're placed with all the other teams across the world. Because at the moment, all you see is your division. So the 10 teams are in your division or the 20 teams in your division, and that's all you see. But I would love to be able to know, okay, so in the TTT, were you 54th? Out of the 500 teams, there's 498 teams were registered. So, like, are you 54th? Are you, 222nd? That type of thing. And so someone out there went and created a website that did that. And then as soon as that got started getting passed around the links to that, and I saw it, then the capture code came up. So I think that's the reason why. So that you can't get in there and scrape data without some sort of manual intervention. So, but that was interesting. And I went back and wanted to have a look to see whether the website was still going and whether they'd worked around that for the race 2. And the website's no longer there, unfortunately. So that's what I thought happened.
I mean, it's almost like what they should do every Thursday is do like a team time trial race and then like just rank everybody according to like, you could say like use like, I don't know, like coffee grades, for example. I mean, that would work. Then you could just like rank every
How would that work, do you think?
Coffee. Do you think that would take off? I mean,
do you think so? What from a coffee perspective, you'd have what kind of what kind of descriptions? What kind of words would you use?
Well, what's like the weakest like coffee? Like
latte,
the hot chocolate one, like
hot chocolate?
No, like the mocha or something like that. That could be like the lowest one, and then you could like work your way up. And what's like the really strong coffee, like that you get in like shot glasses in France, well, and other countries, but I don't know how much in France. They just think a lot of coffee. But like, what is it? Espresso, and then you could have like all different like grades in between. That'd be so super cool. Do you think that'd take off?
No, it wouldn't take off.
Yeah. Nah, not a thing. No.
Who would do that?
No. Dunno.
I wouldn't do it.
Nah. Sounds rubbish, doesn't it, really? Yeah.
Sounds rubbish.
You'd have to ride with other people and talk to them, and they'd have to like oh God, yeah.
No.
Nah.
Speaking of that, you did a one of these TTT things on Thursday.
Yesterday for me.
Yesterday,
Because
yep.
I'm not in the future like you are.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Did a TTT, yes.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I went all right, yeah. Just got
Yeah?
the course record like you do, yeah.
I was going to say, just tootled around.
Yeah. I think Dirt might disown me though because I cheated on them. I went to ride with CMC mixed latte and oh my god, it was that stupid glass road. Yeah.
So this is in New York, yeah?
New York, up
Knickerbocker?
the climb of the... I don't know what the course was called. Don't ask me. I just turn up and like, what we doing? Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, course record. What did you do TTT?
Nah.
No.
That's horrible stuff. I'm flat out doing ZRL, let alone doing TTTs.
Well,
so
I didn't do ZRL this week. So how did that go?
That was good. Great segue, by the way. Thank you very much for that.
Welcome.
We did race 2. We did race 2, which was the sugar cookie. Okay.
Sprints, yeah. I got in a right mood about it, honestly. It's ridiculous. I don't like sprinting against guys. So that's that really. Yep. So I don't whinge about it. It didn't race.
I don't like I don't like sprinting against guys either.
No.
It was tough.
Yeah.
It was really tough. So we got bumped up. I told you this, didn't I? I was having a bit of a complaint about this.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing, right? Them reorganising the whole... Yeah. So why do that? It's just ridiculous. Go on.
Yeah, so we got bumped up like lots of other teams did. Got bumped up after round 1. So after one TTT, which is round 1, we got bumped up. But yeah, we did sugar cookie. I just want to say that we actually did really well. We did... so we got bumped up to C1. So we're in C. Well, and we were in C2, and I was looking forward to doing sugar cookie in C2 because we would have gotten a bunch of points. Got bumped up to C1, so we're in with the heavy hitters. So we've got 3 AHDR teams out of the 10. So we've got a fair whack of our teammates, and we did really well. So our main team, the Commodores, well, they came first and they got lots of points. But in terms of sprint points, my team, I'm the captain of the Cruisers, we came second. So we got like the next biggest amount of points. So, which was pretty fantastic. Yeah. So we end up coming 5th overall out of the 10 teams. So we came in, we sat as 8th. We finished 5th for the race. So we've sort of been bumped up the leaderboard, which is great. So we had an aim of going up. We want to try and get to 6th because we're sort of playing at the shallow end now of the pool, and we're not at the deep end, and so we're looking to, if we can get 6th, so we're at 5th at the moment, which is awesome. So the guys did a great job, really happy with that, and it was fantastic. But yeah, they did a rebalancing. Now I was watching the guys talk about this on the Spincast. If you haven't seen that podcast, they primarily do it live on Twitch. You can go and check them out. I'll put a link in the description below. They were talking about it as well. And so what had happened was, after round 1, WTRL had gone back in and rebalanced all the divisions. And so if you're in, a lower division, this is interesting, a lower division, and you finished, I don't know, top end of your leaderboard, you got bumped up to the next division. And so there was, I'm really dark, aren't I? Why am I dark for? And so they got... that happened to us. So only after one TTT did they do this. Now I snapshotted Casey Shum's messages on Facebook about this, and so he basically suggested that it wasn't as the TTTs were weighted much more heavily in terms of who got bumped up and who didn't. WTRL are trying to say that it was only the TTT results in the effort only contributed to like 20% of the calculations to who to change. So yeah, so you can see it there where Casey was talking about that, and he's basically saying no. He goes of all the teams in his group, in his division, so only 5 of the 13 teams in Div 2 showed up for the first race. And those 5 teams all got bumped up. So the teams that didn't show up didn't get bumped up. And I want to know from anyone in the chat whether anyone else has experienced this as well. So if you're in ZRL, you're racing ZRL, did anyone else get bumped up? And if they got bumped up, what do you think about it? But he was sort of saying, you know, what you're saying about it only contributing to 30% of the, I'm just going to bring up another one here. Here we go. Yeah, 20%. So it says there that W2RL have only weighted the TTT into the ranking equation by 20%. And the rest of it's to do with ELO and some other metrics. And yet, though, everyone he looked at was, yeah, my key light is 9. Well, they're on. Thanks, Brent. I'm going to have to, I'll do a quick segue and I'll turn them on in a second. I'll redirect them in a second. Yeah, so he says that, it seemed suspicious that all the teams that, you know, that did well got bumped up, and it seemed to be that it wasn't entirely 20%. So that's a bit interesting. But yeah, so we got bumped up. And just reading through some of the comments there, no one, from what I heard, no one got pushed down either. So if you're in a Div 1 team, nobody went down to Div 2 that I saw. If they happened to be one, let us know. But Randy says they got a ringer team brought down to our B2 division. The whole team wrecked everyone. Oh, okay. On Tuesday. So yeah,
they just didn't do well in the TTT. The thing is, next round, if it's TTT first, everyone's just not going to put in effort. Like,
that's exactly what everyone's saying.
Why? But did we know about this before? You stuck me on there. You're going to turn on the lights, I guess. Did we actually know about this previously to them? To us racing the TTT ZRL? No. Nobody.
Yeah, it wasn't mentioned that they were going to do this. And like, I think that the way they should have done this, that's a little bit better, isn't it? Hello.
Glad you're back. Okay, yeah. See, I'm a bit like, I'm kind of. We were in C1 anyways, so we weren't going to meet, and we came second in the TTT.
Mm-hmm.
So, but. Yeah, it should just be, here are the rules pre-season. These are the rules. We're not going to change them. But WTRL like to do WTRL things and change the things.
It's so frustrating.
Mid-season, and it's like, well, what is going to be next week? So,
and it wasn't even like mid-season. It was like the first round, and there was no discussion about it. There was no, hey, this is what's going to happen, guys. And I guess to a degree, I can see maybe why they didn't mention it, because exactly what you said would happen would probably have happened, which is everyone would have just not turned up for the first race so they could stay in their categories.
But why do they need to reshuffle everyone? Shove them all in a groups or whatever. They don't need to reshuffle everybody. Like, you're allowed in 2 teams. So if you're really struggling and you're in C1 and you really should be in C3 or something, like in particular rider, you can just, if needed, leave that team and go join another team if you are like last or something, you know, because it's really rubbish doing an ITT in your last and stuff. So I get that. But really, why do they need to mess with everything? I mean, it did create a whole bunch of chat on the Facebook groups.
Oh, didn't it blow up on the Facebook group? Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that was popcorn time. Yep, love that.
Poor old Martin's making a rod for his own back. I mean, and I messaged him as well, and I said, hey, mate, you know, it's great. You did a great job with the first race, the TTT. The results came out reasonably quickly. Certainly not like they have in previous years when, you know, I think we've waited over a day or two for results to actually be calculated and hit the website. So I thought, oh, great, you know, maybe they've learned from this. They'll do the TTT. It's easy to do the calculations, get everything happening and get it smooth. And then we crack on with the rest of the rounds. And then they just went and said, hey, look, you know what we'll do? We'll just reshuffle all the groups now. It's like, oh, why?
Yeah.
You know,
there's only 6 races. 2 of those are TTTs anyway. 2 of them are points races and 2 of them are scratch races. And the thing is, there used to be this wonderful series called Dirt Racing Series, and I love that. I miss them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You never mention those.
No. I've got this thing about ZRL. I'm there because my mates are like, Hollie, come and race.
Yep. So you're like,
but I didn't do the. Go on.
Yeah, no, you get roped into it, don't you?
Yeah, because I can't say no to like a race, can I? So there we go, peer pressure and that. But yeah. So there we go. But I didn't do the post race. I just didn't have it in me. I just thought I'm sick of. I have done ZRL mixed before, though it was Cat B at the time. But and I just watched them all go zooming ahead, and it's kind of sad. Well, it doesn't do me go any good.
But you did do well though in the Iceni women's racing challenge 2.
Yeah, but that was Cat C, so that was nice.
But you're rated for Cat C.
Well, I am Cat C on Zwift.
So it's like, well, if you're rated for Cat C and Zwift aren't changing you, then you're in Cat C.
Yeah, that was fun. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry to those ladies that actually no, not sorry. Like I raced it. I pushed hard and I didn't. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Yeah. That did my ego great wonders. That did.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to, well, I don't think did we stream your race? Or we did stream your race? Sandbagging Hollie. we streamed your race. So go and check out ZMS Esports Studio or at ZMS Esports Studio on YouTube. The Iceni Challenge 2, I think, will be there. And you did get a little bit of there was a little bit of noise from the other ladies in the race about you turning up and then just wiping.
Yeah, why is the front group so fast?
Yeah, wiping the ground with them.
Yeah. But I wish we could have seen the other groups on the route though, because Randy, my friend, she raced in Cat B, where I should have been really. But anyways, she's so good.
Yeah, we're actually going to rate that ride a bit later on, actually.
Nice.
So we've got that.
Don't worry, Randy, I've got your back.
Got that keyed up. And Randy may or may not be joining us in a later episode too, so look out for that. But I just want to go back to, so Jason Franklin said the rebalance seems sensible though, as you don't know the form of everyone for the first race. Doing it after a TT when there is no influence against others in the team seems like the right time. Look, but here's the thing. I saw a lot of comments where people were saying, yep, get the whole TTT thing, but lots of teams, like you get teams that are great with TTTs, and I think it unfairly targets them. Like our C1 team is awesome at TTTs. Like there's some real diesels in there that can just sit at, 4 watts per kilo for a whole, for 25 kilometers. However, though, I think when it comes to the points or the scratch races, it's all a bit different. So I kind of think that they should have maybe waited until maybe round 3, and then rebalance.
Well, they shouldn't have done it at all.
Oh no, I don't think, maybe not at all, but certainly after round. I'm going to turn that monitor off because it's just flickering pink. That's my race monitor behind me flickering pink. But I think they should have waited until round 3, because then you get the TTT done, you get a points race done, you get a scratch race done, and then you rebalance the rounds, and they're the rounds that go on, or the divisions that go on for the rest of the rounds. So that was my thoughts, but But also, who else said in the show, in the chat there, that it was a good thing because I did all right in the race too. So, I came 17th. I don't know if that's all right. But
17th, that's good.
Yeah.
16th loser. I mean, that's high up there. Top 20, there we go. What do you mean? I mean, yeah. I just think I don't think you should rebalance the teams. You wait until after race 3. That's halfway through the season, so you've got to know these are the people that you race with.
No, race 3.
You're like, oh no, here's a bunch of other people. But...
No, because it's halfway through the first round, so you got like 18 races. You do the first 3, rebalance it, and then the next 15, that's where they all stay.
Yeah, but then teams change in between the rounds, don't they?
Yeah. That's a bit of a shame.
So is it really the people? Is it really the same people that you're racing with? Somebody did mention FRR in the chat. That's really good. Yeah, they think they're using the VLEO, whatever it's called.
Yeah, FRR is awesome. I love FRR, but the problem is it's so brutal. Like this is everyday racing. So when we did the
it's
last
long
one,
routes.
Yeah, and then they don't muck around. It's like 50 kilometer, 60, 70 kilometer routes. One of the Queen stage in the FRR one I did back in March. was like the epic com followed by Alp to Zwift. You know, it was like 2 hours of riding, 2.5 hours of riding. You know, it just completely destroyed me. But I do agree, FRO is great. And I was talking to someone last night after I did my IndieVelo ride, and we're talking about ZRL, and he was sort of saying that maybe ZRL could introduce an FRR-like series. I don't know when they would do it, but similar in that rather than being teams, it's all individual based. And so you've got the leaderboards. So if you're an individual rider, you're not in a team, you race the same races as you do with the standard as ZRL, but then it's like you got your sprints leaderboard, you got your com leaderboard, you got your general classification leaderboard, those types of things. So I don't know if anyone would think that's a good idea. I kind of like that idea, but like an official one rather than doing FRR or doing the chase race, which are all sort of organised by, you know, different people.
Yeah,
radio
and I quite like ladder as well. Ladder racing. There's all sorts of different series you can do. I think it's like ZRL is like, you know, everybody's there because everybody else does it.
Yeah, everyone gets roped into it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was doing DRS before that. I don't know if I mentioned DRS enough yet, actually. No, But have you got the FR? Sorry, what? Go on.
I was going to say you can contractually obliged to mention another 4 times.
yeah. Well, Justin was our captain, and he was one of the organisers. So yeah, I've probably did his. I would just turn up in the pen and be like, right, what are we doing? What bike do I need? What points are we doing? And
2 minutes before the race starts. That was like the show today. Yeah. It was like I turned up.
It was for you, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I was like, where is he? Yeah.
What's he doing? Is he going to be here?
Is he waking up? Yeah.
You know what would have been funny if I just let you just do the show by yourself. Just
talk to the people in the comments. I'd have been like still on here like 6 o'clock in the morning, talking to people in the comments.
It's our best show ever. So get rid of that Nathan and Rob guy. Just leave Hollie on there.
Just Hollie on there. God, so many people are still like surviving till like 6 a.m. or something. Yeah. That's it.
Now, who said that? I saw a comment just flick up. Yeah, I don't know.
Damon's comment?
Yeah, I don't know. Can't see it now. Anyway, just added to ZRacing Monthly. Well, that's kind of... So they used to have a thing called the Zwift Classics, and that was like that. And so the Zwift Classics were a monthly thing, but they held it for a short period of time. So like it was like one every week for 4 weeks, and they had the classics, and then that kind of morphed into the whole ZRacing series. And so no one really cares about I don't know if no one cares about it, but certainly no one seems to talk about the general classification of the ZRacing series each month. Everyone just sort of tries to get in there and win a race, but they don't worry about where they stand in the general classification. So maybe there's a bit of that, but also thinking more along the lines of the sprint segments, so you can have your sprint leaderboard, your climbing leaderboard. But anyway, maybe no one cares about that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of racing. And when would you put it on?
Yes, sprint. Yeah, FRR have that. They have like a sprint jersey and a climbing jersey and things like that. Have you got an FRR jersey in game?
Yes, I do.
Nice. How did you get it?
How did I get it? I finished the FRR series, I think, or something along those.
Oh, the one in April or something.
Yeah,
that was
what
like
was it called?
Races.
I can't think of the name of it now. If anyone can remember what the FRR series in April was, man, that was hard.
It was like 30 days in a row or something.
Yeah, it's like 21 stages over 23 days. And then I got Rob to come and help me with the last race, which was the Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées.
Did he tow you?
Yeah. So he was my DS. So
right. So he yelled at you.
No. Sorry. Well, when I say DS, like he was my domestique. So he joined the race, and so together he and I worked together because that was completely allowable for anyone that is going to arc up at this. And then we went through and absolutely just stomped it. And of course, it was the one race that I did that I remember where all the teams were on the same course at once, and because you could loop around, we jumped on the back of I think some A's, and so completely smoked the rest of the people in our group.
Nice.
By like
Good
a lap.
Wow.
Yeah, so we jumped on, and I hung with the A's up the climb for like a lap and a half. I hung with them and just couldn't do it anymore. I think on the second climb, I was just cooked. So then Rob and I just were by ourselves, and we finished the last lap off, and it was awesome. It was really good. I had with that.
Did you have champagne like the pros do?
I wish I could have, but no, I didn't.
That would have been so cool. I bet Rob did.
Oh, he had his bands, his French bands on and things like that. So he was all
Nice.
decked out.
It's all about looking good. Yeah.
That's correct. Now I haven't forgotten about this thing. I'm doing it.
The big head thing for your
All right.
character. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if this will work without a kick. So I've logged in with my account. There we go.
Yeah.
Hang on. So up, down, left, right, B, A. Oh, why does it do that for? So
it's going well, yeah.
So upset.
How's your morning going?
Shit.
Wow.
All right. Oh, Ryan, thank you. Very quickly, the podcaster battle. So how are the numbers for that?
It's going well for me, isn't it?
All right. So anyone that doesn't know, if you're the first time listening to this, Hollie and I have a race coming up in November for all the glory. I'm just looking at
bragging rights, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 2 laps of the Ocean Lava Cliffside Loop, and we're going head to head. Now, here's the thing. So anyone, they had big. Did it work?
Yeah, they're saying it worked.
There we go.
What?
But I wanted to
Put
be
it on the
following
screen,
people.
Then.
There we go. Oh, hang on.
I can't see it.
Thanks, Jason.
Right, great. That's that's terrific. That is.
Yeah, I want to change. Man, I hate working on the iPad. I can't change. There we go. What is it? First person? I'll rear view. Hang on. Oh man,
I hated it when they changed the name of these. Okay.
There we go. So everyone's got a big head.
Does it? Yeah. I mean, surely it would make you go slower, right? Because you're not a very aero, are you really? With that hair as well. What's going on?
Well, this is how I live out my fantasy of actually having hair.
Right, through the avatar.
But quietly, what people don't know is there's a slight benefit you get to having the afro. It's called afro dynamics. And so if you have the afro, you do get to go a smidge faster.
Of course you do, yeah. Yep. You keep telling yourself that for this battle.
That's not exactly what I'm doing.
You're going to get all your team to have big heads on the race, and that's how we're going to know who.
I'll try, but I don't know if everyone's going to do it. Now I'm looking up the numbers here. Okay, so as it stands at the moment, hello. There's been a bit of movement. What? So at the moment you've got 33 riders in your team, and I've got 24. I'm moving up, and I think I've got Ryan Condon, who was in the chat just now, to thank you for that. Thanks for that. So 24, 24 in my team, 33 in your team. There's a bunch of traders in your team, so I'm not entirely sure the quality of your team.
My team is epic. I love my team. I promised them all Yorkshire tea bags. Thanks, guys.
You got to go around and pick it up.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, collection only. Imagine if somebody's literally an hour away. They're like, Hollie, can I come and get my tea bag? I'm like, I mean, sure. You can if you want to.
I mean, I'm not home. But
hi, Hollie, I've just come for the tea bag.
You could just leave a bag of them just at the front porch.
When people go trick or treating. You just leave the basket of sweets outside, and then some kid comes along and steals them all.
It just takes a big handful of them.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Michael. If you're in the chat, by the way, come along and take Team Hollie, because that's the winning team. So if you want to be in the losing team,
no. I was going to tell everyone to join my team.
No, we're too late now.
So
you'll need to join my team. Come on.
It's on Zwift. It's on November the 2nd if you're in anywhere else in the world, but if you're in the future, it's in November the 3rd. So go and have a look at it. You can do a search for podcaster Bale, that's the tag, and you can join a team. Now it's either Pen C or Pen D. It's open to everyone. If you're a A grader, if you're a D grader, you can still join in. It's not category enforced. And
yeah, everybody.
The challenge is you got to help get one of us across the line first.
Me, obviously.
Please join my team because I need lots of riders. And like Hollie's,
what are you gonna?
I'm completely outgunned.
Some tea bags. What are you gonna give them? Like a kangaroo or something? What are you gonna, what's their prize?
Well, I don't know. A can of beer. Can of beer and like a baby kangaroo. We've got lots of those. I've got a few at the back. Just bouncing around.
Give him a baby kangaroo and a beer.
Yeah, does that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is a Yorkshire tea bag? Yeah, surely that trumps a can of beer, right?
There's got to be a few people that disagree with that.
Foster's.
A can of Foster's is the worst beer in the world. Just want to say, anyone who thinks that's all we drink over here, no one drinks Foster's.
It is. That's what you're going to get if you join Team Nathan. Don't bother. Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time. You're taking the pick up my accent. I'm sorry, but have you heard yourself? Yeah. So Team Hollie for the win. Yep.
Team Hollie for the win.
You've got the what?
There's do we bother playing the video or no? There's a video. Look, I'll link the video in the description of this stream.
Oh, it was funny, your video. Yeah. If only I knew how to do one like that. Yeah.
Well, we'll get one. We'll get together and do one. And so John did that. Yeah. Now, where are we? What time is it? Oh, go Roy. Oh my, what's an hour? So I did the IndieVelo. So you've not done IndieVelo, have you? You've not done that?
No, I haven't. No, but I have heard good things about it though. Mm-hmm. So maybe. How did your race go?
It was great because I won, but I only won
because
I was the only person in the race.
Yeah, I was going to say how many other people were there in the race.
Yeah, not a lot.
You're wearing a hat. Like, what is it?
I was cold. There we go.
Right. Okay.
I've got my race gear on now. And that's that's
everybody else is a bot then?
Yeah, everyone else is a bot. So I wanted to have a look at the latest update that got dropped because IndieVelo have their Grand Tour starting in the 25th of September, which kind of looks interesting, and I'll bring up the routes there in a second. But I just want to get everyone else's opinion on IndieVelo. If you've ridden in IndieVelo, it was weird. Like, you can see the graphics on the screen there, and there's a few things that bug me a little bit about it. Like, the graphics aren't great, and we know that. But like, the sky's really cool. I mean, I like how the sky looks. I mean, that's super important that you have that nailed.
It looks like Yorkshire sky, like
just
grey.
Dark and gloomy. Yeah. And the on-screen graphics, aren't awesome. They're a little bit hard to read. I do like the group though on the right-hand side where you can kind of see the different groups and how different they are, what the time gaps are. That's kind of cool. But what I did like was it kind of felt like riding in real life. Like, I'm not struggling there, and I was putting out I'm just sitting in there now on my good mate Gal. But I was just putting out like efforts of 300, 400 watts, and it didn't feel as hard as it does in Zwift. I don't know. It's weird. If anyone else has experienced this, let me know. There we go. Gordon Jackson's just said, I prefer IndieVelo to Zwift, and he cancelled his Zwift subscription 12 months ago. Wow. Okay. That's commitment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What were the skies like when you IndieVelo, little fluffy cloud? Well, no, they just look kind of realistic, Steve. They kind of look impressive. Unlike the really cartoonish sort of environment that you get in Zwift, it actually kind of tried to look realistic, I guess. And you'll see it at the end there too. I sort of got a bit teary about it. if I get to the end of the race, if it starts playing.
Yeah, we've got to see you win, surely.
I'm trying to get
but
there.
how do the bots behave? Like, do they actually like respond to your attacks or?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, not really. Like one came screaming past and I jumped on him really quickly. But I had heard people were saying that the bots were getting smarter. And I think maybe that's when you create your own race. So this was just a scratch race I jumped into. It had already been pre-set up, so I had couldn't change anything in the race. And I'm just sort of skipping through to the end here, if I can. And I've gone too far now. Look at that. There's a nice little sunrise coming. I don't think I cached this video, which is why it's not behaving very well. Here we go.
I'd love to know what that means, but anyways, yeah.
So 300. If I hold it down, can I go faster? No. Going to skip forward 1 kilometer. This is riveting, isn't it? I'm loving this.
It's great. I'm actually reading the comments and yeah, there are bot free races. Gordon, so I did a TTT with Gordon on my route.
Yep.
Which was. Are we getting to the finish of your
yep,
race?
800 meters.
I don't want to talk over it. Okay. Because we've got to see you win it against a bot.
Well, there's nothing special because that was it. Like I just sort of, I was waiting because I didn't know if this guy was going to have a sprint or if they would, set up to have a sprint at the end of the race or whatever. So I thought I'll just sit in and see what happens and then try and match whatever power he puts out. And
are you the blue guy?
I'm the blue guy.
Right.
And the Bal, my good mate Bal, who I've known forever, just let me win. He was awesome. It was a real team effort. It was great. So he just kept his 200 watts going, and so I thought I'll get 300 meters now. I thought I'll hit my power up and go. And,
Georg says, "Is there a training difficulty on IndieVelo?"
There is, and that's a good point, Georg, because I left it all the same. I left it like 50%. It's kind of like when in Zwift. When you first start Zwifting, your training difficulty set to 50%. And yeah, just leave it like that. I don't know, the wind direction, so it's all 50%. So the wind, the sense of the wind feeling, the gradient, and the trainer difficulty, and the sprint difficulty, I think we're all set to 50%. So if the wind's saying 5 kilometers per hour, then it feels like 2.5. So it wasn't very much. It was light wind. No big head cheat code, which is a shame. But look at I don't know, man. Look at the sun. I'm just going to skip it through here a little bit.
The sun, yeah. On Monday, the sunset, just quickly, I went out for a new real life ride on Monday and took photos of Yorkshire sunset. Yeah, that was epic. So that's that beats that IndieVelo sun thing, whatever that was.
Those developers in Yorkshire are doing a great job. I saw the photos.
Yeah, the graphics are the graphics are amazing.
Incredible outside, aren't they?
Yeah. So you won a race. Congratulations.
That's I don't know. That kind of looks pretty cool. I've got to say, but yeah. Anyway, so I did that. That was lots of fun. I didn't really notice anything different with the latest update from when I had last ridden it, but I will try and do some more riding there just to get a handle on the changes that are coming up. But they do have the Grand Tour. So it's this one here. It's coming up on the 25th. So for those that do ride IndieVelo, the skies are beautiful. They are, Steve. They're kind of nice. Like you just get used to this flat matte color in Zwift, and it's like, oh, that's kind of nice.
Maybe I'll try it just for the sunset or whatever it is.
Miguel,
where's the Grand Tour? Is it like staged like every day, or what is this?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. So five stages. I'm bringing up the routes now. Here we go. So they're the routes. So it starts on the 25th of September. It's a Wednesday. You got a TTT prologue, and then you got the stage. There, each of the stages. There, the details there. You can find this on somewhere. I'll put a link to this in the description below somewhere. I found it. Interestingly, it's a bit difficult with IndieVelo, and I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but finding information is a little bit hard. So they're the routes there. They kind of look interesting, I guess, for no other reason than the fact that we're so used to seeing Zwift that, yeah. But like the stage 5 hilly one looks pretty hilly. Not gonna lie.
I mean, what can you compare it to in Zwift? Like, is it like a Yorkshire course? Because it's hard to.
Yeah, well, and they didn't have the elevation and the details either. So I'd have to go and try and find ice circuit, which is 3 loops, and then work out the elevation. And it's those small little touches that kind of go, oh man, now I've got to go and find it. You're not telling me information I need to know to join. I would join it if I had this information. Okay, I probably wouldn't because, well, it's on during the week and it's just a tough one to do.
But then I kind of think that not knowing is kind of cool too, because like when I race on my Whoosh, there's no like recon videos. You can't go ride the route, previously or whatever. It's just you just turn up and everyone's in the same boat. No one really knows what
they're doing,
what's going to happen, and yeah, it's like, okay, cool, we're all just here and killing ourselves on some climb,
and just going to check it out.
So,
yep.
Yeah, well, if anyone, so not knowing is kind of good too.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you the kind of person that likes not knowing if there's a climb or how long the climb is, or do you have to do the climb twice, that kind of thing? I don't. I'm not a big fan of that. I need to know exactly how long the pain's going to go for before the pain ends.
Yeah, I mean a rough idea. Yeah, I don't know, because I was racing the other day and that graphic that appears for the climbs, or was it last night? I don't know. Anyway, the graphic that appears for the climbs on Zwift, and it appears and then you're like, oh God, is this going to go on for like how long? And then it disappears before the top or something.
You've noticed that too, have you?
It was all a bit weird, but I'd rather not know. Like, I'd rather not have the graphic because I don't.
Teasing you.
It's like, oh look, you're nearly at the top. Oh, it's gone. You don't know where the top is now. Like, okay, great. So yeah, I don't know.
Now you're stuck.
I think an idea, like, is it like a 5-minute climb or a 20-minute climb?
Yeah. But, yeah, knowing that's good. But here's the thing now that once I tell you this, you won't not realize this. But that little graphic in Zwift, and someone else said this, there's no distance on that little profile.
No, somebody thinks it's about 800 meters. I was reading on Facebook. They're judging it's roughly 800 meters. They think, but
so
who knows?
800. But if you're on a longer, more sustained climb, 800 meters isn't very long.
No,
I'm not saying like up the Zwift long.
No, I don't. But, yeah.
Okay, so like hilly comp.
No.
Like that's a 900 meter climb. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Well, on my Whoosh, there's like a white graph, and I think it's about 2 kilometers that you can see.
Okay.
So, which means that if it's like a 20-minute climb, you can't see the top. But if it's like a short kind of climb, you can see the top.
You can see the top.
But 2 kilometers, 2 kilometers, that's kind of a good. Well, maybe I've just got used to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I quite like the white line on my Whoosh races. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but not 800 meters. So I don't know.
Going to try and do that last night as well. Is that screen bugging anyone at the back? I mean, I'll go and turn it off if it is. That pink flashing up purple thing. Because I went
vote in the comments. Should I turn it off or not?
I'll put a poll up.
Yeah.
Because I went and imported all of my Zwift details into my Whoosh, and I haven't logged in. I haven't logged in to see what I get for it and the bikes and things like that. So I've been meaning to do that. So I took all my Zwift XP and my levels and all that kind of stuff and my distances, and I imported all of that into my Whoosh. So I want to go and see.
You don't know what level?
No, I've got no idea.
Yeah. See, I did that too, and I'm like level 74 or something over there, and I still don't really know what bike to pick. Like, I raced the TTT, like said, with Gordon, who is epic. I just hung on his wheel, like ultraviolet. Shout out to ultraviolet on my Whoosh. That's what TTT. Basically, they just dragged me around, and but the bike, like, it's automatic, and on Sunday Race Club, it's like they're not neutral, but like it's so negligible. I think Matt Smithson said that actually. The bikes and stuff are negligible.
Doesn't really make
so I
much
didn't really
difference.
bother going into the garage and so I'm not really bothered that. So you could be 1 or 74. It doesn't matter. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, somebody might tell me different. I don't know, but I haven't quite figured out the whole garage thing. I know you can get like a pass or something, season pass or something or other as well, which looks quite cool.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Depends what you race it for. Yeah.
Like with the season pass, so it's for 3 months, and that's where you get, and you pay like $10 for it. But then you get access to like new routes and stuff and worlds that they've introduced. So you don't automatically get them. I think that's a great idea. I think it's, if Zwift were to do something like that, I'd be totally on board. Because then you get to race worlds that other people can't race or ride for like $10, and they can raise money that way rather than hitting everyone with upgraded fees. But anyway, that's my opinion.
But it's free. Mowish is free anyways. So
yeah,
you don't
it's free.
Have to pay. Yeah.
But the new routes you can't ride just yet.
Being from Yorkshire and stuff.
You used to, things being free or just having to pay for everything?
I like things being free because I'm Yorkshire lass and I'm up for...
like your tea bags. They're not free, are they?
I get them free because I'm the Queen of Yorkshire.
Oh, so, right. Part of the job?
Obviously. Part of the contractual obligations.
This is how we're going to pay you.
You get sponsored by Foster's. You can have your Foster's and I'll have my Yorkshire tea.
I wish I got sponsored by Foster's. They got lots of money. Cheap beer, lots of money.
Do you really, though? You don't want a beer, really.
What, now? Or, it's only 7 a.m.
It's past 5 o'clock here, so
Well, it's past 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. Telling you.
All right.
Yeah.
Rate my ride. That's what I'm thinking. What else we got?
Oh, yes.
Rate my ride.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, let's watch the pain.
Hang on, I've got.
Love this.
Well, hang on, I've got to rate my ride intro. I've got to play that first because I keep forgetting to play it. Here you go. Just dancing away there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, it's all good. So we've got, I'm just keying it up now, 2 rides. So we've got Ginger Warrior, who is doing a fantastic job, by the way, because he was a degrader and he's now up in C. So he's mixing it in C. He did the Zwift World Series Race 1, which is that mixture of Richmond something.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name,
Richmond, whatever. Yeah, you go up all the hills. Yeah.
But it's painful. It looks painful. So I'm just going to say to Ginger Warrior, it looks painful. All right, so let's. There it is there. So I've sped it up.
Let's go.
Please don't think that I'm, not respecting the effort and the ride and what you put into it. But I want to kind of show the whole thing, but I don't want to spend an hour watching it either. So there we go. So if it looks
Why not? You got other things to do.
Yeah. If it looks like Ginger Warrior there is vibrating, it's only because I've really sped it up. All right, so I think he does, and so I need you to give me a rating after this, but I think he does a great job here of working with that front group. Again, in C, this isn't easy, but it does a great job, especially on these punchy climbs. And so this is up to the top of the cobble climbs there. Gets over that okay, scoots down, gets a bit of a break and recovery. And so there's roughly about, 12, 13 guys in this front group, 14 guys in this front group, or people, should I say, people in this front group. And he's doing a fantastic job sitting in, trying to maximize that draft as much as possible. But I had the same issue with Richmond. These climbs are long and draggy, and they do my head in every time. I don't know how you feel about Richmond.
I have raced this route.
Yep.
Yeah, not that long ago.
And so it looks like
got dropped. Yeah,
got dropped.
It's horrible.
Looks like there's a gap opening up now. Puts the foot down.
Ooh.
And he gets them back.
Yes. He hit his arrow. Yes. Yep. Perfect.
But then he got dropped again, though.
Yeah.
But then gets them back again.
Yes.
And then he got dropped again. It was fantastic. Like he was really punching hard to make this work.
Going up a category from D to C is so hard.
Yeah.
Because it's a jump, because you've got C's that are nearly B's or C's that should be B's.
Correct. Yeah.
And
so you're trying to, you're absolutely right. So you're going from the being the top end of your category and smashing all the people just starting out to being the bottom end of the next one and getting hammered by, as you say, people that are almost on the verge of being bumped up themselves.
Yeah.
So he does an absolute fantastic job, though. And he really, I was watching, I think, oh, he's back on again. Oh, he's been dropped. Oh, he's back on again. And I was really hoping for a Cinderella finish. But no, he sticks that. And we can see that he's got about 3 odd Ks to go there. Clocks the top of the cobble climbs again. And then it's back down, I think, for a 23rd Street finish. Am I wrong in saying that?
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Yep.
Yeah. 23rd Street. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ginger. Yeah.
Gives up. So there's a guy about 2 seconds. Yeah.
Just ahead of him. Yeah.
I think he's trying to. Yeah.
He's trying to get him.
Ahead. Yeah.
So he's got 1K to go. Oh, he's got to get him. Come on.
Come on. No, does he go straight back? Yes, he goes straight past. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Around, but he's got the climb to deal with, though. So he's got to get that power on. This is an epic little battle now.
So good. He'll have been watching the time gap.
He's right on his. He's right on his tail. Like it's like 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 40 meters.
Yeah, it goes flat now though. So
keep it going. Keep it going.
I haven't seen this.
There we go. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Good job.
I need a mid-strength beer and a lie down now.
I'm knackered now. Flipping heck. Cheers. This isn't wine, by the way. Well,
Darren can't.
I'm telling you lot anyway.
Yeah, Darren can't understand why he's still in B. Yeah, I agree, mate. You should be.
I can't.
You should be an A.
Yeah, same, Darren.
All right. So, what would you give out of that? And I'll put it out to everyone else as well. What does everyone think you would give that race? I'm seeing a B+ performance there. What would you give it, Hollie?
Performance. Are we going numbers or letters? What's
letters?
Letters, right. See, I like it because he's just gone up from D to C and he just kicks some ass. And I'm gonna go.
He finished 7th. That's out of like 14 riders in that front group.
That's really respectable. And A, I think, because he caught that guy. Didn't think, I'm going to catch the guy and then draft him. No, he went straight past.
Stomped him.
Yeah, and held it as well because that's a tough thing to do because you're like absolutely knackered and you're still going. So, yeah, I think A. Yeah, Robert in the chat says B+.
Yeah, I'm saying B+. Like, yeah. I mean, awesome. GW, if you're listening, it was fantastic. But I've been told off for giving too many A's and A+ out, so it's a B+.
Yeah, has Rob told you off?
Yeah. I just wanted to give everyone an A+. Oh, he did a great job. That was awesome.
You can give him an A+. Where is Rob? Where is Rob?
I'll get chastised later on. You're giving away too many A+.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I can give him an A. That's fine.
You can give him an A, and plus, I'm seeing lots of A's and B. B+ is pretty good. I mean, that was a great effort. That was a really great effort. So,
Georg says be nice. Georg, I'm always nice. Well,
except when you're not, like in races with other ladies who weren't expecting you to turn up.
Well, whatever. Hey, so many people had PBs in that race. You're all welcome.
that was all you, was it?
Yeah, it was all me. You're all welcome. Yep. Thanks.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, next one.
Tomorrow, though. Yeah.
Next one is Randy rides bikes. So,
yes. Love it. I already know what I'm going to give her.
See?
Yep. Come on then. Let's go, Randy. Go.
Okay.
I know the outcome. It's brilliant. I love it.
So this was the Iceni Women's Racing Series Challenge 2, which was what was the route again? Is it coastlines and canopies?
I don't know what the route was. I just I mean, I did it. I raced it. I don't know what the route was, but it was basically sprints. There was 3 sprints.
Yep.
Fastest through and first across the line, and then fastest through, and then obviously the sprint finish. So there's 3 opportunities for points. And I got to be honest, Randy is an epic sprinter. And I've actually been asking her for tips on sprinting because apparently my sprint is not good. And, well, I mean, it's all right in Sea Ladies, isn't it? But yeah.
Some didn't like it.
Oh yeah, we had to go through Titans first. Forgot about that. Yeah, so we split the pens through Titans, but there was no points at the top of Titans. But
no,
obviously,
that's right,
you started to kick it, and it created gaps.
Correct. That's right.
Yeah.
And now I've had to
look
mute.
At the red. Come on, Randy.
I've had to mute Randy because she far out. She talks the most of even more than Rob does in a race.
I've raced with her. We did FRR together, and we were working together, and it was so good. I love her. She's
just chatting away. I'm just like, how are you doing that?
Yeah.
All right. So
it was great. We're going to do it again sometime, Randy. But yeah.
I've split it up.
This is Titans.
Yeah, over Titans. And Georg, no. Did I say coastline and cannabis? No, well, that would be interesting. Coastlines and canopies.
It's your accent. No one can understand you.
That's it. So coastlines and canopies. And so they're heading out now part into the newer section of the route. And so this is where the sprint... I was going to say, this is where the sprint segments come up. Talk us through when the sprint segments come up and what Randy's doing. Seeing how you...
Well, she's pedaling fast. And
that's key.
Well, the thing is in your group, it also, when you come out of Titans and you're going down, you've really got to pay attention because it isn't downhill all the way. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so you've got to go to the back. You've got to draft.
Yep.
They're long sprints as well, but you've got to... Look at her go. And apparently something about increasing cadence or something like that. And Randy is epic. And then the finish... We done the sprint yet? Can't remember where
and then there's next sprint coming up. So I'll just try and pick out the sprint. So there's another one coming up. There's a bit of a loop around this little lagoon here.
Oh, yes, I know where. Yeah. So she's at the back, which is the right place to be. I'm pretty sure this was first across the line sprint. So you've really got to pay attention if anyone goes early.
And the next one's coming up just now.
And again, so then off she goes. You've got to, see how she got up to speed before the green line?
Yeah.
That's important.
And then,
it's like I know what I'm talking about.
You've done this once or twice?
Yeah.
And so, and like this is like, if you want to learn how to do sprints, this is perfect. I've got a link to both Ginger Warriors and Randy's. Okay, so Foul went early. Both of the full videos in the description below. So if you want to go back and re-watch them again at normal speed and take notes, go for it. But she absolutely nails it. Like it just sits in the back ever so calmly, just chatting away. And then when the sprint segment comes up, it's like, just at the last minute, times it perfectly, and then just crushes everyone else.
So good.
I think we've got
good.
Here we go. Again, just does it.
Yep. Gets up to speed before the line.
Yep.
It's just so good. Love it.
So those three segments are done. It's just the finishing now. So again, she's back to the pack there, waiting, biding her time, trying to get that draft, recover as much as possible. 800 meters to go.
Yeah.
And then starts to power, lifts it up, and then boom, just kills it. And there was a challenger there too, but held off and got it done. So what would you give, and don't be harsh here, what would you give Randy for that one? Be nice.
A+, Randy. A+, Randy. Because there's no other... She's incredible.
Yeah.
So good. Yep. A+. Can you give higher? What's the one above A+? Distinction?
Is it? I never got one of those.
I know.
What does everyone think? Are we going to get A+ for Andy there?
I am watching the comments because, I am coming for you. If unless you get anything less than A+, right?
There's
going to be trouble.
There's going to be trouble.
Yeah, could be trouble. Yeah.
All right. So
see, Mark. He's
Zwifter
with honours. Yes. A+
with honours.
Randy.
Okay. There we go. It doesn't count if Randy actually gives herself honours. It has to be bestowed upon her by someone else. But
yeah, well, I've bestowed it upon her. So,
you've done it.
Yeah, we're good.
In your royal capacity.
That's correct. Yeah, I have these privileges that I can give out.
And you got the ceremonial teaspoon. You just tap that on the shoulders.
Yeah, wooden spoon or something like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if anyone else has got a ride they want us to check, and there's a few in the queue now. So there's Steve Jukes dropped another one, and there's a couple of others there that I haven't gotten around to watching fully just yet. But you can go to our Discord channel or our Discord server. The link is in the description below, and there's a bunch of channel things you can. There's one there called Rate My Ride. Drop your video in there, and the masses will check it out, and we'll have a look at it, and we'll hopefully include it in the show.
Yeah, and if it's good, you might get above a G.
You know, did you record your ride? No, we didn't. No, we've got to get that I See Anyone of yours and put that up there.
Well, it was streamed by Damon from ZMS.
From ZMS Esports Studio, so
yeah,
we can put that up there, and
he's an alright guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he gets around. We'll put it up there, and everyone can read the comments.
Yep. You can go and accuse me of being a sandbagging C if you like. There was one sprint that I didn't win, so there is that. I could have done better.
I think you were on the phone though, weren't you? You just weren't paying attention.
I was probably dozing off or something. I don't know what I was doing, but
Making a drink.
I think I went too early or something. Yeah, just sipping on my Baileys. That's what the chat accused you of. She's like sipping her cocktails or something. I was like, I'm really not.
Just chilling out.
It was hard though. It wasn't easy. Like I had to and also I think I got a 30-second PB in. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got a 30-second PB in that race. So, but my tactic through Titans was to just drop as many, but I kept getting off the front through Titans and having to go back a little bit. So,
right.
Yeah. So anyway, it was fun. So that was good, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah. So
right.
Discord, you can do that and drop your ride in there, as well as if you've got any other segment suggestions or guests or people that you want us to have on the show. Speaking of which, just a little hint here. We may or may not, we haven't completely confirmed it yet, but we might be having Emma Martin on the show.
Nice.
Yep,
love Emma.
Coming up. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's going to be pretty fantastic. I'm going to get my notepad out and get a whole bunch of pointers on how to commentate. And,
Same.
Learn from the best.
Yeah, she really is good. She commented on Iceni and Orseni and Sunday Race Club and all
some real life events too.
Oh yeah. She went to Andorra. Her and Matt, and they went to Andorra and commentated on the mountain biking. The world
that's right.
Mountain biking or something. Yeah.
That's pretty great. We're inviting KK. Who's
Kristen Kulczynski.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, I've raced against her.
Here's the problem we've got with...
She's so good. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, she's super great. Here's the problem that we've got with some professionals. We've tried to get other ones on, and they've got contractual issues. So some are sponsored by other platforms and different issues. So because we're seen to be more of a Zwift centric kind of a podcast, we've got some challenges there with getting some people on, but we'll definitely reach out to her.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just looking through the chat there. I think I'm gonna go and turn that off. Actually, it's bugging the hell out of me now.
Is it annoying you?
Yeah, it's annoying me the most.
I think it is. Yeah. Go and switch the.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. Hey, just I'm gonna put you on screen, and you can I don't know, regale people with a TTT story, I guess.
I've got a story to tell. Story time with Hollie. Let's have a look. Darren. Oh, there's a sprint finish versus Nathan. Yeah, Randy says, yeah, Hollie, I let someone win win one on Tuesday. Yeah, well, this is it, Randy. We can't win them all, so we've got to let them. That's why I came third in one of them, because I couldn't win them all. It would just be like, what the heck is Hollie even doing here? Oh, he's back now. Yeah. Just talking about you, not to you.
Oh, okay.
You know that Darren, not Darren, what's your name? Nathan. You know that Nathan guy? I mean, well, because I was reading the comments and Darren's commented 4 times. Anyways, yeah. So Nathan's back, guys. Stop talking about him.
Yep. The rabbits, man. Oh, those little bastards. They're not in here today. They're outside. So, yep. They're just chewing the mats. Well, they're more importantly, they're chewing on Sharon's mat. For some reason, I like Sharon's mat, and so they're just nibbling on the edges. And so I just hear him just gnawing away on the corners, and it's looking very shabby now, unfortunately. So I might have to go and do something about it.
I've got a question for you.
Yep.
Would you rather, and for the comments too, would you rather run a mile in flip-flops or cycle 10 kilometers in ski boots? I'd like to know in the comments. Oh. So a mile in flip-flops running or 10 kilometers in cycling in ski boots?
Ski boots. And the ski boots aren't attached to the pedals, are they? They're just sliding all over the place.
Yeah, but flip-flops, running in flip-flops.
Yeah, I've done that here in Australia. That's one of our sports we learn in school. And
yeah, along with breakdancing. Yep. Yeah. Oh no, wait, you don't learn that.
No, we don't learn that. That was just natural talent. Oh, Ray Gun. Hey, leave Ray Gun alone. She's a national treasure.
I'm sure she is. Yeah. Ski boots. Mark says ski boots.
Yeah, I think I've got to go with ski.
No, Michael, Crocs do not count.
I've got to go with ski boots. They've got to be thongs. And they can't be nice thongs either, like Havanas. They've got to be the really crappy ones you get from the local supermarket.
Not Crocs. No, they're saying in Crocs. Crocs count. No, flip-flops. Yeah, like thongs. The ones that go between your toes.
Yeah. On a hot day, because then they get sweaty. Now, I've got to go with the ski boots, I think.
Poundland flip-flop.
Yeah. Well, hang on though. Does walking fast count as running, or you have to run?
You have to run. Yeah. Thomas Ervik says Nordic or Alpine. I don't know.
Oh, he's talking about a brand of ski boots.
Oh right, okay. I don't know. The ones that are
I'd probably go with Nordic
to cycle in.
Yeah, because Nordic is for cross country and Alpine is for downhill. So they're different size boots. But we'll go with because Thomas is being really specific now. We'll go with Alpine.
Pedantic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cross country skiing or downhill. Oh, Todd says no type of boots downhill or cross country. I mean, I didn't know this was like what type of ski boots. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't have asked that question. Jeez.
Wow. Robert says his mate did a whole triathlon in flip flops.
Really?
Why?
What? Just lose a bet? Just
he swam.
The swim leg, the bike leg. Oh no!
Why would you do that? Why?
Hang on. So, what was your answer? What would you do?
I think you'd probably run in flip flops.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a mile, and you'd be done in like I don't know, say like, probably not 10 minutes, more like 12 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
But cycling 10 kilometers in ski boots. That's going to do my head in. And we're not talking Zwift, we're talking outside.
Outside,
and the
proper...
boots are going to like slide off outside, not on, And the boots are going to slide off the pedals and you can't pull up, you only can push no. Flip-flops, a mile running in flip-flops, yep.
All right, that sounds like the next challenge.
Oh, God. I don't do running anymore. I've taken up this thing called cycling. Have you heard about it?
Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I don't think it'll take off though. It's
I'm going to give up with it.
No. All right. Where are we? Oof, man. It's like
don't know. Where are we? Sorry,
quiz. I'm just thinking, what's next? I'm looking at the sheet here. Quiz. All right. Very quickly. Yeah. Oh God, we have time to show. Do I have it here? If I don't have it here, I'm not going to show it. But if I do have it, I will. And I don't think I do.
Show you what?
Well, I did my challenge. Yeah, look, it's on the channel. Yeah, I don't have it here. It's on the channel.
Show it. I want to see you suffer.
I didn't suffer that much. And look, to be fair, Lee Cassidy, who came up with the challenge for last week. So Rob won last week. So I did the challenge, which was to race one of the Z races in a single gear. I couldn't change gears. And so I chose gear 16, raced the park perimeter loop in one gear, didn't change gears at all. It's on the video. But he jumped into the stream while I was racing and goes, "Oh, I see you doing the challenge. How's it going?" I said, "Oh, it's not too bad actually. Gear 16 seems to be the real sweet spot. And he goes, and so did you change your trainer difficulty to 100%? And I said, no. He goes, yeah, that was the challenge. So anyway, so I didn't quite kind of do it, but I've revised it. I've added that into the poll. So if you haven't voted in the poll already, in the chat there, you should see it. There are 3 options. And so far
Evil Steph says, can we see the sprint in slow motion? They want to see the sprint in slow motion.
I'll quick, while we're talking, I'll very quickly try and get it up. Hang on one second. It's not very impressive, I've got to say.
Oh.
Like it's all right. I mean, but it's not like, oh wow, that was really painful. It was like, oh yeah, okay. But I'm bringing it up.
Oh,
that's right. Oh, that's right. Steph wants me to bring it up.
That's why.
Because he won. Yeah, real team.
Yeah,
effort,
well,
buddy.
let's see. Yeah,
real team effort. Couldn't give me the win there. No.
It's a race.
Yeah.
You can be friends at the finish line, but it's a race.
All right, so here's the race. This is the last 800 meters. Can everyone see that okay? Yeah. So Steph's there, Evil Steph, who's in the chat. So you can give him some kudos. He's in the race there. You'll see him. He's in the Rhino gear in the blue outline just on my left or just in front of me, now on my right. So he's playing a cagey game. He's been super efficient. 500 meters to go. So I've just been in gear 16 for the entire time. And now I'm wondering because there's a little kick at the end and then you got the sprint. And so I'm thinking I might just end up sort of spinning out. So someone fires their power up. I fire my power up. Everyone's firing power ups. And we're off. So Steph's there. He hits the front. We've got 150 meters to go. And I'm really trying to nail like 110 RPM for my cadence. 111. And I'm thinking, I might get second here. I might get second. And no, not third.
Boom.
But Steph got first. So, yep. Quiz is coming up, Jess, so hurry up. So congratulations, Steph. That was awesome. Well done. If I could have changed gears up one, I would have had you. But yeah, you got that one. So
and you didn't. So there you are.
I didn't, and I lost, and there we go. But I did that. Yeah, so Mr. Fran, I managed to catch. Oh yeah, okay, yep. But had nothing left. Yeah. So Michael's questioning the legitimacy of Steph being Cat C. Michael, if you're in the cat, race the cat. So no one wants to voluntarily race up a cat. So I wouldn't do it if I was technically, I should be in B. I'm sorry. Just while we're getting ready for the quiz, which I'll start bringing up now. Guess what?
Yeah, because Jess went to the toilet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I got accused of cheating in the ZRL race.
No way.
Yep, absolutely full on.
Who? Let me at him.
2 guys jumped in the stream and started just cracking on about my cycling style and saying that it was completely, I was cheating and I should be, banned and all these sorts of things. And so we it got to the point where we had to boot him out of the chat because I was focused on the race and the team and everything. And yeah, so so I got officially accused of cheating. Does that make me a proper racer now? Or?
It does, sure. Yeah. I was accused of cheating as well, but whatever. But were they accusing you of sticky watts or what?
Yeah.
What were they?
Yep. Of sprint coasting. But I wasn't sprint coasting. So,
no.
But I was sort of cycling up and then sort of stopping while you're in the group and then cycling up again. And so I wasn't really, Yeah, Steph says he got a 15-second PB. You can thank me for that, mate. I'll take that one. All right.
Good job.
So at the moment,
wow.
So we've got the quiz. Oh, hang on. Do I have a quiz thing? I do. There we go.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, so we've got the quiz up. This is every week. If you're new to the podcast, we have a quiz to finish up on. I've got people joining already. So you can go to www.kahoot.it and enter the code you see on your screen, which is 188431. There's also a QR code. You can scan that too if it makes it easier. I'll make it a bit bigger there for people. There we go. So you can jump in, 10 questions. You need to obviously answer correctly in order to try and win, but you also need to answer quickly. So the quicker you answer, the more points you get, the higher up the leaderboard you go. We had a huge amount of people join us on the last show. We had like 23 or something.
Last week, Norse Banana. That's Thomas.
That was awesome. So
I'm liking the team Hollies.
Because you're in the hot seat. So Hollie, if you win, I've got to do the challenge. But if anyone else wins, you've got to do the challenge. And at the moment, do you want to know which of the 3 challenges I put on the poll is leading?
Well, I mean, I have it here, so I can see.
You can see it.
Yeah.
I was building suspense.
Okay, yeah. Well, go on then. Tell me which one's winning. I don't know what the answer is.
So it's you got to do mandatory 5 15-second sprints in any Z race. So as we know, Z races are all scratch.
Brent's gonna love that.
Yeah, that was Thomas. Thomas came up with that, so you can thank him for that.
Thomas
I really
Ervik?
thought, yeah. No, Thomas Sorensen.
Oh, Thomas Sorensen.
So he
Thought
suggested
you were
that.
mates, Thomas.
Yeah, I know. I thought all these people were our friends, but apparently they're not. Because I ask for suggestions, and we get things like, take the seat off your bike.
Yeah, but I can't do that because I won't be able to get the thing back on again.
It'll be broken. That'll be it.
It will be, unbelievable. If you want to just put your name in as Hollie, right? That'd be useful for me, okay? Because then Nathan has to do the quiz, the challenge thing.
Team Hollie, Bob Bane. We've got Hollie Krake.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Ed209's back.
There's Bob Rain and Bob. Yeah.
Steph Sandbag. I love how this started from like being this really innocent kind of a bit of fun to like this sledging going on.
We do this at work, and we do this at work, and I'm like, guys, you need your real names, and like they come up with some interesting
variations.
Names. It's quite comical. Yeah.
All right. So if you are listening, if you're doing the audio version of this, or you're only listening to this, I'll try and read out all the questions and answers. However, having said that, there are questions where there's a graphic portion and you need to see the picture in order to answer the question. So I can't do much about it. Come along to our YouTube channel at In The Drops on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you can watch it there as well. So if you can't watch it live, then the next best thing you can do is suffer through the ads and come and watch it later on.
Where is Jess? Is Jess back?
Hopefully Jess is back. Yeah, she's back. Yep. She's okay. We can get started now. Jess is back.
All right. Excellent. She's back.
Let's crack into it.
Oh God.
All right. So I have given some hints out both in the Discord and in the show today, so hopefully you'll get a few of those. All right, this is the 3rd time this annual event has been held. What is the name of this event? Is it the Bratwurst Fest, Schnitzelfest, Oktoberfest, Pretzelfest? That was a pretty easy one to get started on. Just warming up. But who's the fastest though? Oh, Jess. She got all prepped.
Nice job, Jess.
Good work.
Yeah, good job, Jess. I got it right too, but I'm 12.
Yorkshire
tea, yes.
All right,
That's me,
question.
Yorkshire tea.
What is the name of this London route? Is it the London Loop Reverse, Greater London Loop, Greatest London Loop, or Greater London 8? Oh. And we're looking at a profile of the route. Yep, Greatest London Loop. Now look, these kind of ones, unless you absolutely know the profile, it's a bit of just a mixed bag. You just got to have a guess and see how you go. And Rob won. Rob one's moved up the table there. And G's behind him. Team Hollie's 3rd. Is that you?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'm Rob 1.
You're just going to claim the win at the end, aren't you? And I can't do anything about it.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Prove otherwise.
All right. Next question. In which world does the Swarovski crystal giant head appear? Is it Yorkshire, Watopia, Scotland, or Innsbruck?
What the?
The big head with the water coming out. Have you seen that?
Clearly not, because I got it wrong.
G's moved up. Oh, Jess is still second. Just positioning nicely in the pack there. JD's third.
G, that's me. I'm G.
You're G now, are you?
Yeah.
Next minute you're going to be, no, I'm Lady Jessica now.
Yeah.
All right, question number 4. What is the term used to describe the highly decorated trucks in Neokio?
What is that?
Yeah, it's a truck. You see it?
Yes, but what?
Dekachari, Itasha, or jeepneys?
Stupid question.
Well, you should have been in the chat, in the Discord chat, because I
was, but I have this job to go to.
Oh,
so
you got adult things to do.
Yeah.
It's Dukatora.
Yeah.
Have you seen them in real life?
Of course it is.
They're huge.
I haven't been to Japan, so no.
Oh, there's a thing called internet. You can look them up.
Oh.
You don't have to go to the places.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you can see pictures. It's really cool. All right. Jess has moved back into pole position.
That's
She's
me.
doing well. This could be her first win. Let's see if she can keep it up. All right, question number 5. According to Zwift Insider, which of the 4 routes listed has the longest lead-in? The Greatest London Flat, the High Line, Coast Crusher, or Glyph Heights? Longest lead-in.
Oh my god!
Did you get that?
I'm not doing very well. No, I didn't. I went Greatest London Flat. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the trick, isn't it? No one got that right. Well, the board didn't change, I don't think, anyway. That's the High Line is the answer there. It says like
Georg says stupid question. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Rage quit. Precious rage quit. I'm not allowed to rage quit.
Unfollow.
Yeah.
Let's see our subscriber count just go down instantly. Stupid quiz. And then go back up again when they get the next one right.
Lost it. Yeah, that's how it works.
Question number 6. ZRL Stage 3 will be raced on which route? Coastal Crown Loop, Countryside Tour, Going Coastal, Country to Coastal. I don't remember the answer to this question.
Jeez, I think this is the... Oh my God, seriously. We had a whole conversation about it last night.
That's right. I mean, we just did a massive recon video on it. Half the internet saw it.
Oh my God.
Country to Coastal.
Yeah, Michael says he needs a cup of Yorkshire tea to calm down. Quite right. Thomas says do a sprint.
Getting angry. Getting angry. All right, Thomas, do a sprint. Okay. Oh man. Looks like we're going to be kicked off.
Bailey's.
Damon's looking for new commentators.
Yeah. What's the pay like, Damo?
It's awesome. All right. Next question. Question number 7. Which route is the Pretzel Fest event being held on? Is it the Mercury Pretzel, the Mega Pretzel, the Pretzel, or the London Pretzel?
I don't know. I can't get one right. I got it wrong again.
Have you gotten one right at all so far? Guess who's doing the challenge?
I'm in 21st place. How many people are taking part in this?
There's only 18 in the whole quiz.
Yeah, but somehow. That's funny.
All right.
Oh,
and just a side note, there's only 4 routes entirely in Zwift that have the word pretzel in it, and they're the 4. Okay.
Right. I can't even. I think I went Mega Pretzel or something. I don't know.
Oh, look at Jess. She's streaking away. Oh, but Team LGBTQZ is coming up, and they won one of the quizzes. I think the one you were on.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think they did. Yes.
So is there enough time left? There's only 3 questions left. And I didn't make any double points, so it's all, you'll have to raw dog it. Question number 8. Which power-up lasts for 20 seconds? Steamroller, the Aero Boost, the Cloaking, or Burrito? Which one lasts for 20 seconds?
Oh my God.
Don't tell me you got that wrong as well.
I'm going want to be in 22nd place. Is there anybody behind me? Who is behind me? You know how it says like 53 points behind Team Hollie or whatever? Is anybody actually below me? Because
no, it's just completely empty behind you now.
Oh, Marky Mark's gone up. Wow.
He's moved up. Oh, Jess is going to get angry. I'm going to hear about later on in the chat.
Come on, Jess.
All right. Second last question. Question number 9. What can be seen in the skies above Watopia at the moment?
Yes. I know this one. Yes, I like this quiz again.
Is it 10 years? Is it Ride On? Is it Zwift 10? Is it 10-year anniversary?
Oh, no, wait. Oh, my God. I didn't get it right. Such a fail. I was too quick. I pressed 10 years because I got all excited and I saw 10. And I was
no, it's Zwift 10.
Yeah, but it says Zwift 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Read the question, read the answers. I mean,
it's right there.
I'm new here. Yeah, I know.
Oh, Mark, can you hold on? One more question. Or can Jess come back? Or will Team LGBTQZ snake the win?
Yeah.
God, there's nothing worse than that, is there? Like
Hollie's
someone's just sitting on your wheel for the entire race and they just stomp you on the finish.
Brutal.
All right.
Jess, you got
last question.
Stressed, right?
Zwift celebrates turning 10 with the upcoming Big Birthday Bash. Which route below is not one of the listed routes? And I actually showed you all the routes at the start of the show. So who was listening?
Well, clearly not me. I don't.
So which one isn't one of the routes? Watopia's Waistband, Beach Island Loop, Going Coastal, or Big Flat 8? Did you get that right? I can tell by the expression that's a no.
So I'm in 23rd. How many people are in this thing? Like, just keeps going down and down. Yeah, but never mind. I'm off the back. Yeah, like I'm
way off the back.
I thought I was dropped out the gate.
In third, Marky Mark. Oh, here we go. Marky Mark in third. Oh, Jess Cat. Oh, she's not going to be happy. Second, because she's doing so well. And it looks like Team LGBTQZ has taken out the win again. That's the second time. Runners up, Ed 209. And was that G in fifth? You'll have to let us know who you are in the chat because I'm just interested to know who these people are. It's great. I'm trying to figure out how. I'm trying to figure out how I can. We can do if we get sponsorship. I'm trying to figure out how we can do prizes, but we can't do prizes because no one gives us their right names. I don't know who to give it to.
Yeah.
There's 45 Hollies in there. Oh, I don't know which one it is.
I think the world can only cope with one, to be fair.
Well, that's a pretty good point. Vincent says, worst quiz result ever. Oh, where'd you come, Vincent?
Yeah, well, were you below 23rd? Because that's where I was, so, you know. Yeah.
All right, so now that you've figured out how to record your rides, you've got to clean up some space on your iPad, by the way. You've got to do 5 15-second sprints in a Z race.
In a race?
In a race. Wherever you do.
Any race?
Well, look, any race.
Or what are we?
Any race. But
okay.
But we'll make the stipulation. It can't be a points race. So it can't be a race in which you would do a sprint.
So basically it's like a
any scratch race
5 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that would be interesting to see what the pack does, because they'll just see you doing efforts off the front.
Yeah, they'll be like, what is she doing?
Yeah, will they chase up or will they think you're trying to make a break?
I don't know.
Yep.
I won't do it in Cinder Race Club because just no.
That's really hard.
Maybe like but on Zwift maybe
Zwift.
Well down Hill no this is Sunny. I'm not racing Iceni tomorrow because I have Sunday Race Club and it's not a good in a TTT. No, because I could do it in Femto's TTT.
Oh, okay, no TTTs.
Well, suggest a race in the comments.
Yeah, or in the Discord. If anyone wants to join the Discord.
Yes.
But any scratch race, we'll make that stipulation. Any scratch race, choose it, and then, you got to do it.
Yeah, Thomas says I always do that in Femtos. I do, yeah.
Just do.
A week for ITT.
I love it. The only time you ever do sprints is when you do it in a TTT.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's fun having Hollie in our team. It's great. Everyone really enjoys it.
She goes. Yeah, bye then. Yeah.
Thanks for coming. We'll see you at the finish.
Yeah, I didn't do that in photos last night though. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna draft Bob and Nolan, and
yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a very easy effort considering how you'd just done another TTT with the course record just before that. So you did basically 2 TTTs back to back,
and a ladder as well. Yeah.
How many?
I don't know. I'm a bit
we're going to wrap this up because we're almost like in 2 hours. But how many Ks are you averaging a week?
How many?
You know?
Right.
Roughly.
Well,
round figures.
I mean, I don't know. I cycle to I can get it up. I cycle to I work, and that's 6 miles. Well, that's 12 miles every day, but that's like zone 2. Right, here we go. So I've just selected last 4 weeks. Average kilometers weekly, 279 average for the last 4 weeks.
That's decent.
In a week. What do you do?
Lucky if I can crack 150, which is impressive because I'm pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not as awesome as me though, obviously. No. Yeah,
I'm not royalty.
No, that's right. Yeah.
But, yeah, there we go. Real life sprints up and down Skipton High Street, says Michael, during market day.
Oh my God! How do you know it's?
Is that a crazy?
Yeah, that would be like a suicide thing. Like, hang on, sprinting, right? So I've got a 205 watt sprint. So yeah.
So just through the market, do you have a lot of old ladies just getting around with their baskets? You give them an elbow as you go past?
It's a nightmare, yeah. Never go into town on a Saturday because you just, oh my God, you just like stuck behind people. And then you're thinking, right, so if I like draft them, and like, this is walking, right? If I like draft them, they can like pip the post like that. And it's like, yeah.
So you're not, I do that too. So you're sort of using all your racing strategies to just jump from group to group.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to put an effort and I'm going to catch this group ahead of us.
That's right, yeah. And if they start to slow down and there's like a little gap, you're like, oh, quick, nip in there. Yep.
Look over your shoulder, make sure you don't cut someone off.
Yep. Yeah. That's it. Yep.
Give someone the elbow, they'll flick around. Come on, you take the lead. All right.
Yeah. Start yelling at them. Come on, move faster.
What the hell, man? All right, guys. I think that's it. We've wasted enough of everyone's time. That has been awesome. Darren, I'm just going to shout out the people that I can see in the chats just at the bottom here. So Darren, Michael, Thomas, Georg, Bren, Steph, Todd. Thanks, Todd. Vincent, who was upset about not winning the quiz. Jess. Oh, Jess is not going to be happy about coming. I think second. Yeah, she came second. Damo was there as well. Thanks very much, guys.
Michael.
But
Thomas
Hollie,
J. Durham.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah.
Rob will be back next week. He's been on official duties.
Yeah.
Well, when I say official
duties,
he's he's gone to a wedding.
His own or what?
No. He's just been boozing it up on someone else's dime, which is what you do at weddings. That's what I do anyway.
Nice.
That's what I do. Try and drink your own weight in alcohol before you get kicked out.
I don't get invited to weddings.
Sorry? Don't get invited to weddings?
No, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't get invited anymore either. I don't know why either.
No.
I've only been to
don't get married. That's the answer, right?
That's the trick. All right. I'll wrap this up and I'm going to kill the stream and let everyone else go to bed. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. If you haven't already, hit the like. Oh, do I have a subscribe thing there? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Hit the like and the subscribe button. Yeah. Drop us a comment. If you made it to the end, that would be great. And we'll catch you all in next week's show. Thanks, Hollie.
See you later.
Bye. Oh, I think I got it end screen. Where is it? There it is.